So the takeaway is that, like, he's being pretty unbelievable about his role in this. So then there's the, like, weird renewed attack on the clerk that happens after he gets off the stand.
Well, I think the renewed attack on the clerk sort of happens interspersed between damaging testimony, right? And the narrative is that the clerk is this Rasputin-like figure who's whispering in the ear of Judge Arthur Engoron and constantly exchanging notes with him, looks with him, and influencing him beyond the way in which a normal law clerk-judge relationship is supposed to function, at least according to the Trump defense. Now, today, they also leveled a claim that hadn't been made previously in court, that the law clerk, who has been known to be involved politically, she ran for a civil judgeship. The accusation was that she has made a bunch of campaign donations that are against rules of judicial conduct. Whether that will bear out to be true, I think needs to be substantiated. But after sort of putting that accusation out in the public domain, Chris Kise was very clear. I can't substantiate that, Your Honor. I just read that in Breitbart. And literally, Chris, you could hear the loud sighs of exasperation coming all across the gallery, and not just from the Attorney General's table and those at their office.
He said, I just read that in Breitbart in open court.
I mean, he literally said, no,
moment.
I just know that it was in the news. Someone said, what's the source for that? He said, I think it was Breitbart. And at that point, you could hear all of the people assembled sort of like, you know, roll their eyes and let go of these long, drawn-out, exasperated sighs. But he also said, I'm not an internet person. Like, in other words, I think that accusation is out there in the public domain. That was a news report this morning, but I'm not really familiar with the totality of the report. And my question to Chris Kise would be, then why say that in open court on the record if you're not trying to create your own prejudicial theater?